Well, hello everyone, sports fans and hockey fans. This Comics Baker TV here, so have some news to share. It's been a while since I've done a video about hockey, but decided to make this today. And well, it's that the NHL released its schedule for the 2026-27 season, and uh, the NHL will be slightly longer regular season. There will be 84 games instead of the usual 82. Uh, and yeah, with the regular season starting at the end of September instead of early October, and but it basically will end around the same time, around the second week of April. So, and of course, the Carolina Hurricanes won the Stanley Cup, beating the Vegas Golden Knights in 6 games. It was really a thrilling series, back and forth series. And the Hurricanes, them and the Colorado Avalanche, who shockingly lost in the conference finals, swept by Vegas. Vegas and Carolina were basically the two, or rather, Colorado and Carolina were basically the two best teams in NHL for pretty much the entire regular season. So, and well, the St. Louis Blues will be opening up the 2026-27 regular season on the road Friday, October 2nd against the Dallas Stars. And actually, our first 2 games will be back to back. It'll be Friday, October 2nd against Dallas, and then the next night, Saturday, October 3rd, against the Colorado Avalanche, the reigning President's Trophy winners. And then our third game is also on the road and also against a division rival, Tuesday, October 6th, against the Chicago Blackhawks. So yeah, sorry about that. Our first 3 games of the season against division rivals on the road. So that won't be easy. And then our home opener will be Thursday, October 8th against the San Jose Sharks. A team that last year did not make the playoffs but had a very good regular season and a very young team, and they have a young superstar on their roster, so that should be a good one. And yeah, we will face the defending Cup champion Carolina Hurricanes early in the season at the end of October, on the 24th of October. We'll have a 5-game homestand at the end of October. And also, the Blues have made a couple of trades and signings in free agency so far. Our most notable trade would have to be trading longtime forward Jordan Kyrou to the Washington Capitals. And in exchange, we got a couple of draft picks, as well as forward Connor McMichael, who we just recently signed to a 6-year deal, a 6-year extension worth over $40 million. So, but the trade, Jordan Kyrou was not a huge surprise. Yeah, thought maybe he would be traded, and he was. And well, we will be facing Kyrou and the Washington Capitals on Thanksgiving weekend, November 28th. That's when Kyrou, assuming he's healthy, will make his return to St. Louis. And that'll actually be part of back-to-back games Thanksgiving weekend, November 27th and 28th, against Dallas and Washington. So definitely look forward to that. We also acquired forward Mason McTavish from the Anaheim Ducks for 2 draft picks, 2 first-rounders. We also acquired defenseman Brandon Carlo from the Toronto Maple Leafs for also a pair of draft picks. And free agency's gone. Haven't really made many notable signings in free agency thus far. But yeah, so those are some of the notable games on our schedule, and you'll be facing all of our division rivals 4 times, twice at home and twice on the road. So, like I said, our first time playing the Blackhawks will be the third game of the season, and they will then come uh, to St. Louis for the first time, I believe, in December. Uh, and yeah, and then first game of the season on the road at Dallas. So, tough first few games for sure. Yeah, the first time the Blackhawks come to St. Louis will be December 4th. And then they'll come to St. Louis again January 26th. They'll play them in Chicago again the 17th of February. So, we will also be playing on New Year's Eve, a matinee game at the Vegas Golden Knights, the reigning Western Conference champions. We'll have several sets of back-to-backs, including twice back-to-back weekends at home in November. So look forward to that. And yeah, it's just nice to have the season slightly longer and playing our division rivals a few more times than normal. So, and we will then close out the season, the 2026-27 season, at home on Saturday, April 10th against division rival Utah Mammoth. So, which ironically I believe that's who we closed out this past season against. So anyway, yeah, there's just some of the moves that the St. Louis Blues have done so far this offseason. The preseason, that's only literally about only 2 months away from now. So it's also going to be somewhat weird with the season starting, the NHL season starting at the end of September instead of early October. But it is what it is. So, but yes, so let me know what you guys think. And who knows if the Blues will have any other players on the move before the season starts. So anyway, thank you much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.